Is it
Brian
the left?
strikes me as the person that can only push the right button.
I know, right?
Well, I am a lefty, so pushing the right button is kind of hard sometimes.
Man, you're very attention to detail.
Superpowers activate over here.
I'll form the head. No.
Who's driving tonight?
I don't know. We're late. So you think we should get started? Do you think we should get started?
Bus is already in the ditch. I say just run with it.
All right.
All right.
All right.
What's up, party people? Welcome to the best part of your Monday. It's ETR right here on the Rama Collectors YouTube channel. My name is Chris Pinkerton. If you're nasty, joining me tonight is an amended Jackal Squad. Ladies and gentlemen, drumroll please. Dust Mites is on assignment.
What? Yo.
Insane.
Unbelievable.
So you want me to just like hum tunes for the rest of the broadcast?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to beatbox.
Yeah, I want you to do that. I want you to do that.
That's all I got.
Let's take a spin around the Jackal enclosure. By the way, I'm sorry. I'm the reason we're late. I had some technical difficulties. But for some reason, I have this gigantic pin to make up for it. See, it's rainbow colored even. All right, now we're all square. Let's take... Oh, man, look at this guy. So sweet. Touches my heart in ways. Never mind. Brian Brink, how the hell are you, man?
I'm good.
This is legit me saying hi to everybody because it was like, Chris is here, let's go.
I went to the office today. It's been
the
first time in over a month.
You went to the office and the curtains are closed.
Yeah, that's I came home. You know, it's like first. I don't know. Yeah, you go to the office, you haven't seen people for a while. They're like, "Hey, Brian, before you leave, can you help me with something?" And then before I know
really
it, it's
good at
like
Excel, right?
5:45. Yeah. And I'm leaving the office. I'm like, "Oh fuck, that's right." And I gotta drive, and it's like, and I gotta eat, and I was like, "Oh my goodness," but got it done. Watched first half of the last episode of The Rest of Us. Man, that show is fucking.
All of us.
The Last of Us.
The Rest of Us. The Last of Us. Yeah,
all about
the rest, y'all.
All y'all.
The rest
It's called all y'all.
Yeah. And
y'all.
dude, I was talking to Shane earlier. It's been a very unproductive weekend for me. I just been lollygagging around, and you know, I did do some laundry. Went to the grocery store, so it wasn't totally, you know, a waste. But it's just one of those nice, lazy weekends.
Brian, my wife finally tapped out on The Last of Us on this latest episode when Ellie had that intimate encounter one-on-one.
Take it easy.
Not that kind of intimate.
All right.
Yeah, that was weird. Wow. Okay, Jeremy. Let's get a hashtag cancel Jeremy because that was weird. You made it weird, Jeremy. I wasn't here last week, but I don't know what happened, but it's weird now.
She's
kind of my vibe.
It's funny. I wanted to record mine because, like, you know, I don't want to spoil anything, but you know, when the clickers were on screen, like my girl, like whole reaction was like, and it was like she was stuck like that for like about 3 whole minutes, and I was like, I should be recording her right now. This video would go viral.
That was me last week. Yeah.
I'll be honest with you guys. I have not watched an episode of that show that I have not like
great.
bawled my face off at some point. Like it's so, like been scared and cried.
I have
It's
not
like,
jumped down that rabbit hole just yet.
it's intense. It's
Yeah, I know it is.
intense.
That's one reason I've kind of just been putting it off. I think I just want to get it all over at once.
Oh boy, God, man, it'd be a
Yeah. I've never played the game.
bobbling,
so-
frightened mess.
Yeah. Awesome.
Wa-
All right,
Watch it
well-
when it's daylight out, Chris.
Yeah.
I recommend
Well, you
it.
know, I can make it through that. I promise.
It's a little creepy. Yeah.
Well, it slid over a spot. This is weird tonight. Yes, the man in the middle is the one, the only Hurricane B.
Flex, 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 flex.
How you doing, Jose?
I'm good, Chris. What's up? Good to see you again. Missed
Yes,
you last
sir.
week. And what's up, everybody? I'm good. It's been busy. I'm a college student again.
Oh, awesome.
Cute.
What-
That's really kick ass.
It's cool. I'm digging it. You know, full-time schedule.
you back in
16
person?
credits. For 2 classes, yeah.
Nice.
But the rest of it is online. One of them totally asynchronous. Quite a big experience so far because you know, before when I went back, I was doing like just one, you know, couple of classes. The workload wasn't that crazy, but taking 6 classes at a time, you know, working full time, like it's making me appreciate time management a whole lot more. You know what I'm saying? But it's awesome. It's good. You know, first week, but already busy. But busy's good, and just happy to be here with you guys and stuff. Happy Monday. Cheers. What's up?
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, man.
Other than that, all is well. You know, all is well. We could pass it along.
There you go. Coming from the craft room,
Yeah.
Shan, what is going on?
Oh man. Awesome things are going on. I went to a little concert type situation last night, live music.
Nice.
Yes, that's good.
I was like screaming in like someone's ear to try to communicate so much that I lost my voice this morning. I thought I was like partially deaf when we left because it's been a long time since I've been in that situation. But yeah, it was a mock-up, like a bunch of tribute bands basically got together and did like a family values tour sort of like thing. And the guy who owns Rapture, the tattoo shop where JD works, he was playing guitar in a Limp Bizkit tribute band. They're called the worst Limp Bizkit tribute band in the world.
Wow. I wonder how much space there is between the worst and the best.
I don't know, but
Probably a sausage.
They could
They-
be the worst Durst.
It-
That could be their
It was like they stole the show. They did a great job. There's a kid that went up there before them that did Ice Cube tribute, and he practically stole the show. It was a lot of fun. A Rammstein tribute band went on after the Limp Bizkit band, and it kind of took the mood down a little bit. And a lot of people left, and it was a little weird. But a Korn cover band played last, and they were terrible. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Reminiscing, laughing, carrying on. It was a good time. Yeah, I had a good weekend.
Stuff.
Awesome, Chan.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to our next. He's got the red hot mic. You can't see it right now because of the way you got to. But
Yes.
his microphone constantly looks like it's about to burst into flames, and I'm here for it. Trust me, I am. West Virginia's just hadn't been the same since he left. This is Jeremy B, ladies and gentlemen.
I took all the fun with me.
Sucked all the fun out of all those
all the fun.
all
That was
those CO2 cartridges.
Yeah.
Just sucked all the whippets that you could find, right?
Oh,
Just
you know
suck
how
it
we
all.
do. Actually, there's this dude in Wheeling that always had his face in the paper, and it'd be like silver.
Oh man, I have
that
some
dude.
stories. I have some stories working in some of the places I've worked. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Dust in the chat and everybody in the chat squad. This is the best part of my Monday. But Chris, can I tell you about my proud Papa Bear moment this past Saturday?
I can't wait.
Oh my god, dude! So Tinsley had a theater workshop with her group where they went in at 7 a.m. on Saturday, and for 12 hours they got into groups and they wrote plays and assigned roles and practiced and built sets, and they did all the like 7 different little 10-minute deals performed it that night. So it was like a whole 12-hour thing. And Tinsley, before, she was like, wait till you see my part, and didn't tell me anything else from that. And she was playing like this bodyguard character for a mayor, and she like runs over to this girl, and this girl just smacks her, and Tinsley went down, took a perfect front bump, right on her forearms, top of her thighs. Good textbook. Didn't know it was coming. It popped the truck. I was like, oh my god, she just took her first public bump.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah,
Such
all
a proud
those-
Papa moment.
It is, because we used to practice when she was just a little one. We had this old futon mattress I had from college. We just sit there and bump on it. So
Memories.
the kid knows how to fall, and she finally employed it. So it was pretty awesome. She gets beat up well,
There you go.
just like her papa.
Hey, pin me, pay me, right?
Yeah, right. Where's my hot dog?
Yeah. Take that 5-second or 3-second tan or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, I've just been continuing my video game voyage.
Oh wow.
I think we talked about this before, Chris. You didn't get into Deathloop at all. You gave it a shot, but didn't.
I
take,
couldn't.
right?
I couldn't get past a certain point, and it's just like
Get past that point.
fun. Okay.
I went back to it, and it's like you got to get through the first like day or the first loop, and then
Yeah.
you can like hold on to your weapons, and it
Oh,
gets,
so it does actually change at some point.
it
Because
does,
that was my
yeah.
problem. Like, if this is how it's always gonna be, I don't
No.
want to do it because it's just so much to do. But if there's like a point where it's like, okay, now you can do some different shit.
Yeah, you get through the prelude or whatever, and then you get like 3 lives per section, and then you can start infusing your weapons and slabs and all that shit. But it's like the closest first-person shooter I've played to BioShock in years and years and years. It's kind of like a slower pace. You got to figure out puzzles. There's 4 maps and 4 different times a day, and you got to return to them to find the clues. In the morning, the tide is out, so you can get to more stuff, and stuff that didn't blow up at noon. If you stop it from blowing up, it'll be there at night, and it's all this like layered shit that's just
Interesting.
amazing. So
The last thing I remember is something to do with you're like, there's a boat involved in some capacity. I don't know. I
oh,
mean,
dude, that's not even you
misremembering.
get through the first hour or two, like
Okay, I tried many
grind through
times.
it, and it'll pay off. It's good. But other than that, man,
All right.
like I said, best part of my Monday. I'm happy to be here. Happy to see all you guys. Chris, how's your week?
Oh man, I had a colonoscopy and pink eye. Haha. Hitting out
Oh,
both
no.
ends. So
Are they
been a hell of a
related
roller
somehow?
coaster over here.
It's a
But it kind of
1-2 punch.
makes sense though, doesn't it? I mean,
Scratch your ass, blowing your nose.
the funny thing is, I went and I had an eye exam, and then right after that, so my eyes started itching, and I'm like, did they blow that air in my eye that they sucked up from the last person that was in here? Is that what that is? I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So that's what my week was like. It was shitty. It was a shitty week.
Jeez,
Yeah.
man.
Well, my theory is when they took the hose out, they forgot to turn it off, and it was just waving all around like a hose pipe, and I got some shit on it. So.
No.
Yeah,
no.
blame it on the hose.
Don't we all?
They dip those things in a solution and completely sterilizes
I
the
know.
object.
I'll tell you, it's still funny to think about. Like, all right, I'm got your goggles on. I'm gonna pull it
That
out.
is hilarious.
I should ask Midjourney to draw to create that image for me. Colonoscopy gone wrong. Yeah. That's what it is. Awesome. Well, do we have any breaking news? I don't know, Brian.
We
Brian?
do.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you'll never believe what's coming up next. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm reading blind copy here. But coming up on the 1st of April, Saturday, the ROC will once again invade the New Jersey Collectors Con. That's right. NJCC is back at the world famous Holiday Inn in beautiful Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Right there on the corner across from that bar that has that beer we like.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
We will have our rock block as we normally do. Got to get that finished and squared away actually, but come see the Realm. It's a one-day show. If you're for some reason driving from far distances, we will probably in some capacity have some people there Friday night. We normally do. And get up early, and I'm probably gonna have to leave a little early again on this one. Some important things on television that night I need to get home to. I know Jose knows what I mean. Jeremy knows what I mean.
Yep.
Although the money matches will be on Sunday. Remember when it was just one day? You remember those days?
I don't know. They split it up pretty well last year.
Yeah. I
Like
think
what,
I did the 2 nights.
Rollins Rhodes was the first night, wasn't it? And
I don't remember.
Stone Cold and KO was definitely it closed the first night.
Very long time ago.
Yep.
Very long time.
Um,
But yeah, can't wait to see. I guess it'll be the next round. There are a lot of toy shows coming up, all across the fruited plain. We've got oh look here! Wow, I'm just magic is happening. ZoloCon 2023. This one's coming up pretty quick. We've got it February 25th and 26th at the Fuge. Which is probably the most unique venue you've ever been in. That's right. It's an old centrifuge from the atomic era. So, let's do all of the gauges and stuff. Wait a minute. It's a tattoo expo? Since when?
What?
They're going to have people there giving tattoos if you want.
Oh,
look
shit.
out.
Wow.
Time to get that butthole tattoo. All right.
You know, I might know a guy. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Hey,
that
he
one on
said
YouTube.
JD has trouble going to these Saturday shows because that's when he works. Maybe he can
Kill
work
some birds
and
with some
buy
sun.
toys at the same time.
There you go.
Well, I mean, I'll have to look into it, I guess.
Yep. So
Trade
I'm sure
tats
we'll
for toys.
we'll have some realmers there for sure. I guess we'll move on to our next Can't talk tonight, guys. Sorry. Our next segment.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Yeah, segments, man. It's a
Whoa.
segment that I like to call "What'd You Get." Hey, all right, Brian.
Next month, right? Is it next month or is it March?
It's
When
March.
Next season.
But hey, next month is in 2 days, so.
Yep, exactly. It's coming soon.
Now that's going to be stuck in my head. So thanks for that. What'd you get, Brian?
Well, speaking of Star Wars, I got. Oh wait, that's right. Sorry, I'm driving. There we go.
Hey.
Surprise! Things that you pre-order and totally forget about
Oh gosh.
from like a long,
Wow.
long, long time ago. It is the Figure Arts Book of Boba Fett. Boba
Yeah.
Fett.
You
This
know, Brian, you
presentation
might have
is-
forgotten about that pre-order, but that show will never leave your mind.
Yeah, it comes with a big ass throne, I guess, and heads, and yeah, I'm not sure if I really need this one, but he looks nice. I'm gonna watch some reviews because I have the other Boba Fett that was technically from the Mandalorian, the reclaimed armor, and I really like that one. So I don't know how much different this one's gonna be, and might not need this. But to keep the Star Wars trainer rolling, I found me another Micro Galaxy Squadron TIE Fighter for $6 on clearance at the old Target. And yeah, I mean, people have been finding these things for $4 at Target, but my Target's like, no, 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 sorry, we're only doing it for 6. But that's it. That's it for me.
All right.
Yeah, let's hopefully keep slow rolling this stuff, Chris. I've been canceling pre-orders like crazy. I've been
Dude,
following
I
the leaders.
canceled. I ate so many NRDs over this past couple weeks
Oh boy.
because it's just like I don't. You know what? It was $20 to just say that I had it on pre-order. Yeah, I went through and cut out a whole bunch of shit.
All right, Jose, I'm coming for you. Ready? Here we go. Whee!
Damn, nice. Shout out to fucking multitasking. All right, guys. I need the chat squad to do me a favor. I need y'all to hashtag Chug Thug in the chat for me right now, please, because I had a pretty good week.
Come on, man.
Pretty
Damn.
chug.
You got to give me a dime every time you post that. You know that, right?
Chug Thug. That it's great. That shit is
I hear
great.
they look great in a DTOF.
Yes,
Oh, man, listen.
They totally do.
Listen.
They totally do. So, who did I get? Okay, so I did get this Transformers Legacy Point Blank, right? That's his name?
Nice.
Target Master with Peacemaker right there.
I have no attachment to that character,
so
but I always
cool.
love those colors. That color blocking is so
Yeah.
different, you know?
Yeah, I like the teal and the red. It's pretty cool. The Target Master is really nothing to write home about. You know, they had those little Battle Masters that really they weren't really anything to write home about either. But back like in Titans Return, the Japanese versions, their Titan, they're like Target Masters. They were actually like posable, like at the knees, like at the arms. Like they were actually pretty well made. So this is like nothing like it, but it does have like a little like charm of kind of like looking like an old school G1 like Target Master and stuff. So that's kind of cool. So got him. Haven't transformed him yet, but he looks pretty cool and he feels pretty solid. Along with that, I got a double Target Master. This is shit. I forgot his name. What's his name, Brian? What's his name?
Needle nose?
Dookie.
Needle Nose.
Needle Nose.
Oh,
Needle
sorry.
Nose.
That's a Shatterpoint for some reason. I don't know.
That's right. I went blank right there. Short-term memory loss. Needle Nose, and he's got his 2 Target Master partners right there, which are pretty cool. Again, pretty static when they're in their bot modes.
You pose them with the wing side and the penis hanging down. I do it with the like this.
Combiner War style.
But I don't know how it goes.
It's supposed to be with the nose cone facing down. And the wing's supposedly supposed to be like flat on the back, but I like to
it
angle
actually
them
tabs
back.
in if you do it that way. Look at that.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Well, thanks, Elmer.
So that's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Like he's pretty posable and stuff like that. If you were keeping up like during Siege and you got Spinister and I think Quake from way back in Titans Return, those were all like Decepticon, like double Target Masters. So you got the trio if you were collecting from back then, you know? Got to play the long game with some of these. Along with that, I also got Override from Cybertron Universe, Walmart exclusive. I got it from Hasbro Pulse.
It's the chuggish, ruggish bone. Man, you going hard.
Cars that turn into robots, man. Me and Brian say it all the time. We dig that a lot. This one, they charged like a Voyager price point, but this is actually kind of like deluxe size, but it's pretty cool, like the transformation, and it's super solid, and like the colors, it looks like it got like a lot of paint on it. Like it got gold paint, like the red, everything like on it pops, like the windshield. When it's in robot mode, looks pretty cool. Like it's a really solid figure.
I like those translucent tires. Look at that.
Yeah. It still has the gimmick. If you have a cyber key, you can stick it in there. Like it's cyber key compatible. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of cool. Kind of looks interesting. Little Cybertronian vehicle.
I dig it.
I dig it.
Totally original mold also. Like
is it
not a
totally
mold
original?
that I
That's
messed with
my next
before.
one.
And then what was it? Today? Monday. So yesterday I got this guy, Leo Prime.
Man,
which is also pretty cool. Haven't really transformed him yet, but just posed him up a little bit. Pretty solid figure. I was out, like I was only going to collect season 1 Beast Wars for all like the legacy stuff, whatever they're doing. Wasn't going to get into anything else, but I had to get this one because the original figure that of this back in the day was my very first import figure that I think I ever bought, as far as I can remember.
Nice.
And I was still working like in a hobby shop at that time. I remember seeing it in the previews catalog, and I was like, "That's an Optimus Prime, but it's a lion. What the hell? Like that looks cool." and that purple Galvatron as well that came out from that same show. Like, so I had my boss like order me like both of those, and those were both were my first import figures like ever. Nice. So nice homage to that and stuff. Like the lion face is like weak, doesn't look ferocious at all, but the rest of the figure looks pretty cool. It's pretty posable.
Just give him some mean eyebrows.
Is it a Target exclusive?
No, I think this one you could pick up pretty much anywhere.
What's up with the left teat?
The left
Is
what?
it just a bullseye?
Oh yeah, it's got like the Maximal logo like on
there
there.
it is.
I think you could open it up and the little
You
matrix
can.
thing
It's
is
got a
inside there.
Stupid matrix in there.
Yeah, so again, I haven't dig too deep with it, but I think it looks pretty cool. Like a nice little update to the original figure and stuff. So looking forward to messing with that. So that's it for me, guys. I'm gonna pull this Fairy
Nice.
Chan mother in here. 1, 2, 3, woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time once again.
Somebody push the button. Yay!
Time to unroll.
Stop it! You're stop doing it. Such a jerk.
What are you doing?
She's so weird. Anyway, I got a really small scroll, guys. It's a tiny one this time. Don't be disappointed in me, please.
Never.
Actually, JD's friend Sean, that was here for the wedding, I think he lives in Connecticut. He sent us these two Spawn figures. It's Sam and Twitch.
Oh,
Nice.
guys, nice.
And they're-
Detectives.
They're actually really fun and really well sculpted. I mean, I give
It's
McFarlane
like
that.
Gordon and Bullock.
They have great head sculpts.
Yeah.
Like, you
It
see
kind of
this
is, Brian.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
those
is.
are great. So those are the newer McFarlane ones?
yeah.
Sorry
I
to
love
look
that
up.
head sculpt. in this
Those
guy.
are wave 2 of Spawn, I think.
Yeah, I think so. But it, yeah, that was a nice surprise to get in the mail, and I got this monster thing to put water in.
Look at that
Water. Drink your water.
Yeah.
Cute.
I'm trying to like track myself because I don't ever drink enough water. Like the first 24 hours I had this, I was like, "Holy shit, I'm really
Oh
not
wait,
drinking
it's got the
enough
time of day on it.
Yeah, this was like,
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
yeah.
There's going to be some stale-ass water by 9 p.m.
Well, I put fruit in it because it kind of helps. And frozen fruit at that, so I don't have to put ice in it.
Oh, nice.
It's working
That's
out
a
really
good
well.
idea. That's a really good idea, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Thanks. I put like frozen blueberries and pineapple in it today, and it's fucking awesome.
I bet.
But yeah. And sorry guys, that's it for me. We're really slow this week. I'm just chilling out.
No
Graveyard out
worries.
there.
I guess.
Sam, I need you guys to support the economy.
I'm sorry. Give me a chance. I'm gonna grab this guy and see if he was supporting the economy. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go!
Oh, gosh.
Shake it out, buddy.
Well, I am going for consistency. Anybody got their finger on that button?
A
Because
complete failure.
and
Wow, that was quick.
No hesitation.
none at all. That's it. Nothing for me.
All right.
Let
Well,
me
easy
just,
enough. Guess it's
It's
my
gonna be
turn.
me after tonight.
It's gonna be me.
2, 3.
Golly, look at that.
Maybe that's where
Um,
you get the pink eye, Chris. Got that dude from
Aw,
West
man.
Virginia sticking his hand in your face.
Yeah, that's it. I only got one thing that I can think of that's anything related to what you guys would care about. And it's the Mezco cousin Eddie and Bella.
Ooh.
Man, this thing's fucking great. I mean,
I
it's
love
just
Cousin Eddie.
like I've got him just chilling in his outfit with his dog, and he's smoking a fucking doob, and he's just hanging out. It's fucking great. Like,
That's awesome.
Damn.
it's funny because my wife, she's been buying these like One Piece anime figures. You guys that have been over know what I'm talking about. She bought one that's got this huge fucking like blast effect, essentially, is what I'll call it. And she's like opening the box, and the figure's really big. Anyway, she's like, I don't want this whatever happened, this effect. It's from one particular thing that happened one time. And she's like, I don't. And I'm just thinking, it's fine. You don't have to display because you think about. I mean, you buy, especially like a Mezco figure. There's so much shit. You're never gonna.
You can't use it all.
You can't use it all.
Yeah.
Like, don't feel bad. It's fine. But I think that's it for me. I got some. I've been painting up some little model kits and stuff. I'll show you. Hang on. I'm trying to get this dude's hand back on. There's a guy on Instagram. It's DTG Figures. And he does these armor kits that go on like the blank bodies. I'm sorry, I'm struggling right here to get this on because these aren't the right hand. Anyways,
Do you need my glasses? Okay.
no, it's just that the hand.
It's
It's just gonna take just a second to get.
gonna be like, here, man, you can have mine.
I'm almost there. Hang on. I'll just keep talking, and it'll work. Well, whatever. I'll just hold it there. But yeah, he makes these armor kits to go on blank bodies. They're very like Star Warsy kind of sort of guns
Halo-y
and stuff.
even.
And so I painted all that.
That's cool.
That's
First
a
time I've
blank
ever-
body?
Huh?
That's a blank body you have there.
Yeah, it's the like the Damn Toys Drawman figures is the ones that they're based on.
Yeah.
And like the dude sells like the little it's just I'll call it a leotard basically that the figures go on.
JD did an Akira figure with one of the draw man. They're cool.
Yeah. They're really, really small, but that's this guy does this. It's really got me looking forward to the Legion stuff, the cosmic stuff.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So
It looks really good.
I spent way too many hours on this. But it's the first time I've ever done anything like this, so I think it came out pretty badass.
Yeah, it looks
Learned some
really
new
good.
techniques.
Wait, hold it still for a second. Let us see.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Whoa.
Very, very nice.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I like those boots. That's awesome.
Yeah, they came out nice. There's I don't know if I mentioned it or not. There's a Warhammer store here in town now, so
Oh, wow.
I've been buying all their Citadel paints and whatnot. So
Well, that's
Anywho.
good to have a local place to get that, so you don't have to.
it is because sometimes just seeing stuff in person is so much easier to buy it than
That's great.
stuff like that. Like colors never look right, So, but that's it for me. I guess it's time for Jeremy B to do the Jeremy B thing. Are you ready, Jeremy B?
I am ready, Christopher.
Let's go. It's time for the action figure news.
We got segment.
Oh man, look at that. It's fancy.
Right.
Nice.
Yes. What's up, chat squad and everybody? Time to look at this week's updates for which action figures coming to your local mom and grop shop
Mom and grop shop.
eventually.
Sooner or later.
Whoa.
Let's start where we start with one awesome hairdo and
Wait a
Yondu.
minute. What the hell?
This is fully
is-
erect Yondu from Guardians of the
What?
Galaxy comic, I'm guessing.
Yes,
What?
yes, you're right.
For
This
real?
is
Wow.
from the comic. Unbelievable.
Look at
Dude.
the fucking pirate boots.
He's a swashbuckler.
I was watching some stuff. Like, there's a lot of figures with those boots. I guess that was popular. in
That's
the-
that cap. That's that
Yeah,
cap.
oh,
fucking-
cap boot, yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
were all
yeah.
these Marvel heroes like auxiliary firemen or something like that, just ready to go at a moment's
There was
notice?
yeah. You see, back then superheroes had to have a regular job. You hear the stories about like, yeah, this guy he won the World Series, and the next week he was bagging groceries at the the Piggly Wiggly because they didn't make any money. So back then, superheroes,
Had to
even
make
though
ends
they
meet.
traveled the galaxy.
Dong, dude.
That's so awesome.
I like
What
how
that
he-
dong do?
He has
I
a wrestling
think-
championship belt.
Gross.
I think I just want this because it looks cool.
That's kind of crazy. I didn't even know he had a comic incarnation, like for real.
I didn't either.
This is this is really funny. Like, how does that outfit work? I mean, he's basically naked and wearing using bows and arrows. This is
But he's
not
got those boots on, you see.
Yeah,
That's gonna fucking fly in the HR meeting.
All I keep thinking about is that like weird thong ball hugger one strap thing that was like a meme for a while.
Oh, look at that shit.
Oh man,
That's weird.
it's a hell of a
Magic
belt
Mike.
buckle. So this guy is pre-orders to go live in the spring. This is just a quick initial reveal.
it's the teaser.
That's hilarious.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Good shit. Then we also have Hyperion and Dr. Spectrum.
Yeah, they're getting their money's worth out of whatever
Squadron
paints they're using.
Supreme.
Jesus.
It's primary color day.
I guess.
So this is a 2-pack for $50.
It's like, push! Push!
Gotta poop.
Who does number 2 work for?
Push!
And then,
Oh boy.
is this Deadpool with magic? I don't know who this guy is. This is Dr.
I
Spectrum.
don't think I've
Deadpool
ever
with
seen that
magic. Deadpool with magic.
Not good. Not
Yeah,
Magic
so
Deadpool.
keep an eye out on these guys going up for pre-order here shortly. No release date yet, but
face or get-
That's great.
a little bit of news for the news. We looked
Neil
at this
Diamond.
figure. This is the Tamashi Nation's SH Figureworks, the Amazing Spider-Man. Now, these were up for pre-order some time ago, and they're due out next month. But right at the last minute, if you pre-ordered this figure, your pre-order was canceled because something happened with the Andrew Garfield face. So now
No, really?
Yeah.
this head sculpt, the mask accessory that he's holding, and the hand set that that holds the mask is being pulled from the figure, and new pre-orders
goodness.
are going up. That's reduced price by like save $10 or $15 roughly. So
Neil Diamond didn't sign off on his likenesses.
It's a shame.
Back
Can you
to
believe
life. It's
that?
not legally approved. Look at that. It says it right there in the fine print.
Sing it with me now. Sweet Caroline.
Sorry, everybody. No,
There you
literally
go.
everyone.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Seriously, that
It
is
does
a
look
young Neil
exactly like Neil Diamond.
Diamond. Not that Garfield guy, that's for sure.
No, that's probably a good move. He probably saw it and was like, "No, hard no. I do not approve."
It's a hard no.
But I'll tell you what I approve of:
What's that, Jeremy B?
a new Hot Toys Iron Man.
This.
This
Been-
one.
It's been moments since they released one of these. Moments.
Seconds. Jesus.
So this is the Mark 6 version 2, fully die-cast, comes with 8 interchangeable hands, all sorts of light-up costume
And
armor
this is from the
features.
first Avengers movie.
From the first Avengers
And
movie, yeah.
second Iron Man at the end. Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, sorry there, Brian.
it's okay.
Okay.
But there
It's
is
kind
an
of the triangle.
option if you prefer your Iron Man to be dressed for you. Robert Downey, he's not with it.
Sorry.
This you can get the figure for $365, due out second quarter of next year. But there's also a gantry option. If you want an iron closet, then you can get this
Dude,
by itself for
iron
$335.
That's great.
Or if you want it all for $655, you can get Iron Man, the gantry, and these special parts.
'Cause I want it all.
I mean, that is pretty
You need
cool.
that in your
Like,
life.
I mean, I miss the days where Iron Man had to like physically take the armor off as opposed to just double clicking his chest, kind of thing.
Nanobot
And,
nonsense.
When you
That's it.
watch Avengers in the
Nanotechnology.
beginning, when that happens, it's really really cool. Like that's a cool setup.
It
But I
is.
don't know
If you got
it's-
room for
how
it,
much coal was it? 600 something.
655 for the whole get.
That's 650.
So the gantry's 16 and a half inches. It's got 5 mechanical arms that can be articulated. It's got light up functions from the base. So there's a lot here. And the detail here for the chest piece and stuff, it's pretty cool.
It looks cool. I dig it. I like it.
Yeah, and just to go back on Robert Downey.
Hey.
Gotta
Hey,
pay the
hey,
man
hey.
too, you know? You gotta pay that. That's worked in. That's baked into that final price.
Yep. Man's got to get paid.
Royalties.
I got royalties. Got a lot of royalties. Well, that whole Dr. Doolittle reboot just didn't work out for him, so I guess he's got to go back to the cow for some more milk.
That's really surprising. I thought that would do better than it did.
Well, the pandemic and
Isn't he still making like 15 cents like
And it's
every
awful.
time Avengers like airs somewhere? Every
oh,
single
it
time.
seems like one of those movies is constantly on
Yep.
I actually think
TNT
he
or
gets half a point or something every time someone brings up the Avengers.
every
or
time
Iron
an
Man.
angel.
All you got to do is say
Something.
his name. Say it 3 times. And he'll
Every
show
time
up
a
fast.
bell rings, Robert Downey Jr. makes 15 cents.
Oh no.
Oh shit! All right. With that, there are no Star Wars, so I'm glad Brian got to show us some stuff with that pocket.
Star War.
But
But there's a but?
there is a but. It's
There
right
is a
behind
butt.
Chan.
It's right there.
Hey, yo.
Chan, I'm wondering if you can ask that but a question for me.
Probably.
But
But
time it is.
do you know what time it is? I know the answer.
Come on, Chan, fart it out.
It's Toddy Mac time.
What do you think about- Oh!
I did it. Yes.
Good job. Good job. No, I did. Whoops. All right. So
Yes! Yes! Come to Papa!
I like the boing at the end of that. Boing. So
Oing, 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 oing.
What is this, Jeremy?
this
What is
is
happening?
Boy Wonder, Dick Grayson, Robin,
Robin.
Gold Label.
Boy, I wonder.
Dick.
That looks kind of cool though. Like that's that original.
Did you just say
freaking
a-
Robin costume?
Gold. I heard what you said. Never mind.
Gold label.
Yeah. Yeah. Easy there, killer.
Nice.
This is
I
a
did.
McFarlane Toy Store exclusive. No price or release date yet, but this is the pre-orders goes live February 7th.
Jeremy, can you zoom in on that wrist with the thumbs up, please? I don't own a lot of Toddy, but is that part of the? Is that a pinned wrist joint?
Yep.
Ew.
Wow. Yeah.
What?
He said, ew.
Nice.
Like he stepped in gum or something.
Is this the new side eye?
He's probably be like, "Hey, I don't design the fucking things. It's my name on it."
I just say, do a Batman. Do another Batman.
So the weird part about that is that
Do a
joint
Batman while I'm waiting.
spins between the forearm and the hand, so you can go up and down and back and forth. That's why.
Oh, so you can do thumbs down or thumbs up.
Yeah.
Versatility.
You can really let people know how you feel, huh? Thanks for thinking of us, Todd.
Right. He's just,
Pink eye action ready.
That's
Yep.
what it is.
That's correct.
Yep. So we saw a preview for these guys, but the pre-orders are up now. This is the Page Puncher Aquaman wave in the
bad.
7-inch scale. So Aquaman and his friends are due out in March of this year. $24.99. Pre-orders are live. These are the ones that come with the
$24.99.
little
Look
comic.
at the fucking torso. Like every
What is happening? Is it melting?
stitch is like, yeah, like that just looks a little too crazy, a little too, I don't know, meshy.
You have cheese that needs to be grated.
It's way
Maybe,
meshy.
maybe, I got ya.
I really wish sometimes he would just follow the card art and
Yo, and then the card doesn't even, it's not even the same
Right.
costume too.
Right.
That's crazy.
I just
Oh wait, it is.
But-
It's just the way it's
It's
drawn
so-
and the way the action figure looks. It's
Just the
like-
way I'm drawn.
It's night and day. Wow.
it's very,
Yeah.
And Black Manta. This one's. This doesn't look bad.
it's not
Is
terrible.
the head
That's
not big
better.
enough?
That one's pretty good.
Shouldn't this be
Yeah.
bigger?
Usually, I feel like it should
usually
be
is
slightly bigger.
much bigger, but I
Is
just
it a helmet or is he a robot?
I kind of like that though. That's proportionate.
Yeah.
it's a helmet based on my limited knowledge of Aquaman being mostly the movie.
And then we got the Ocean Master.
Yikes.
Just
Yep,
looks
that's
like
exactly who that is.
sediment.
That dude was the
Coral Reef.
guy that was Owlman, right? In The Watchmen. That was the same guy, right?
I think maybe
Yeah.
He's got a fun
He did his thing. He did his
Triton
thing.
scepter thingy. And then Aqualad. I don't know anything about this character other than he was badass in Teen Titans.
I thought it looked like
Yeah.
an Aquamonger to me.
Young
I-
Justice. I remember him from Young Justice.
What's
So-
that neck do?
I think that's where that character, this particular like version of the character, debuted. That was a good cartoon.
I like the costume.
Yeah.
That's cool. Like it's better than the other one.
I just wish there was more breakup down here. Like,
Look at this swordy things. They're like water.
It's water blades.
water.
It's the Wu-Tang.
Wu Tang.
Liquid Swords. Come on, guys. Keep up.
Swords. Yep.
All right. And as much fun as
Lad.
Toddy Time
This
is,
sucks.
we'll end it with that and move on.
Oh, no more Toddy Mac.
No more Toddy Mac, but so, and this may be indicative of the last couple years of people being in their house buying stuff. Not so much anymore, but Hasbro is cutting jobs, 1,000 jobs from their global workforce, which accounts for about 15% of all staff. And this is all due to lower than expected fiscal results for the year 2022. Hasbro, as part of this, is also selling off one of their more recent purchases of E1 Studios, which they were trying to get into the entertainment and media space by producing physical and digital games. Part of that being the Wizards of the Coast in their games division that was actually the only part of their business that was seeing positive revenue in 2022. So thoughts go out to all those people. That sucks, but buy more Hasbro, people.
Does that mean that the Wizard of the Coast property, that's Magic and other things too?
It's
isn't it?
Magic, and it's also
Yeah,
the
that's.
Dungeons
I
and
think
Dragons.
that's
They
separate
sold-
from
they
the
sold
E1
that-
Studios.
Oh, okay.
I think it's the E1 was to supplement their games division with entertainment stuff and media, but they already sold off the music wing of E1 earlier this or last year, I guess. So hopefully they sell it off. I don't know. But it's news, and this is news, so I figured I'd tell you
News.
guys. But that's before we get into
Brother.
a comprehensive look at some wrestling action figures that you might be able to get your hands on, starting with the WWE Elite Collection from Mattel. It's Elite Legends
Nice.
18 wave. You got Hulk Hogan when he was relevant.
It looks like is it WCW Hogan though?
That looks
I
like
think it is.
WCW Hogan.
Because he's got the
He's
weight belt.
slimmer.
94. Yep.
He's
Yeah,
slimmer.
And
He's got the
logo.
cowboy boots. Yeah.
This
The
is
logo
that
of
was
the
like
bandana.
Roid Rage.
So that
trials.
this was like Hogan who turned on WCW Hogan. Like
And
back
it's the
in
boots, the cowboy
This
boots.
is before. This is pre NWO.
That's 94
WCW Hogan.
That's 94 Hogan. That's
Yeah,
94
this
Hogan.
is Macho's friend Hogan. For at like 5 minutes. And then we got the Samoan SWAT team, Samu and Fatu, here. And Paul
members
E.
of the
Dangerously
bloodline.
from the WCW days, leading the Dangerous Alliance.
Nice.
That's dope.
Familiar faces there. So
Wish
these
they'd do
guys-
something different with those suited bodies and the leg. I mean, I don't know what the solution is, but that just looks so awful. You know?
Move the thigh cut up closer.
Yeah, or just I don't know. It's too bad they couldn't
Is this a
use
swivel here?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, the thing, you know, in my
yeah.
mind, I'm thinking of solutions, and I'm also thinking this is a toy for a 9-year-old, so it's
A
fine.
9-year-old that knows about WCW.
Look, maybe his dad has the network, and they've dug deep. Maybe they watch a WCW Saturday night episode every Saturday night as a tribute to those awful jobber shows I used to do. Okay, what you got next,
So-
Jeremy?
We also got a preview for the Elite Legends.
You're looking at the real
19
deal
wave.
now.
And the real deal has a chase figure. D'Lo Brown.
Oh my God, D'Lo Brown, man. D'Lo Brown was under fucking
He
rated.
was
back
so good.
in the
he
head,
was-
the head thing. I used to try to do that. I'm like, I don't see how he does that. He must be missing a vertebrae or something.
Yeah.
It's like sideways head banging.
dude, he could work.
And then
Yeah,
you know later
underrated, for sure.
he lent Roman Reigns his chest protector for like 4 years
Oh, that was
until
his.
he got the confidence to take his shirt off at the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After a nice bout of leukemia, start feeling a little slim and trim, ready to take
Heyo.
that jacket off.
Oh my.
Oh my!
It's funny how you could film a movie while you're out with that, but I
Yeah.
digress.
Well, multitasking.
Hey, the bloodline invades
Yeah.
the Fast and Furious franchise.
Yeah, you kids today might know this is old school Hurt Business.
Oh man, come on now.
Nation of Domination was the shit back in the day.
And then
I
the
thought
Rock
it was Ron
the Rock ruined it and went on to have modern success as a
did.
human being. So
But Ron Simmons got his flowers there for a bit. He got to lead a faction. It was good.
It was a great launching point for The Rock, too. So it served its purpose, ultimately.
Ahmed Johnson, not so much.
yeah.
Nope.
And then we got Kama Mustafa.
Oh, it's a pre-Godfather figure.
Yeah.
He's got a hat thing.
Post Papa
Post
Shango.
Papa Shango.
Think about this guy: Papa Shango,
Yeah.
Mufasa,
Uh-huh.
the Godfather.
Charles Wright is a character in his own.
Oh, what a mess!
What a mess indeed. Yeah, Papa Shango. It was like Papa Shango, the Repo Man, the Mountie. That's when I started kind of getting out of it a little bit.
Oh,
back
when
in the
everybody had a
90s.
job.
Everybody had a job. Dude,
Well,
Drozy.
it was just like what we were talking earlier, right? The baseball players, you win the World Series, and the next week you're bagging groceries, right?
Yep.
Back then, it's like, hey, I'm a trash man and I wrestle 6 nights a week, though.
The most memorable thing about Papa Shango that I remember is when he made Ultimate Warrior like bleed, like when he was like bleeding from the head or whatever, or
Yeah.
that fluid was coming from his head. Like that's what I remember the most about his gimmick back then.
That dude was a whack job.
All right.
Speaking of consistent employment, we got an Undertaker new figure
Wow.
coming.
I watched Undertaker go sneaker shopping the other day. It wasn't great.
Did you watch that?
It was not great, no.
Oh
Did he
man.
find anything in his size?
Yeah, well, that was the thing. And he bought some Hokas, that shoe brand Hoka. I'm like, because most people on there buy like you know very expensive retro Jordans and things like that, and he bought some like retail Hokas, and they gave him a free pair of sneakers, some collaboration that shop had.
I feel like the Undertaker, he finally retired. Everyone's like, "Oh, I can't wait to he's breaking kayfabe. We're finally gonna hear the Undertaker speak and get Mark Calloway's thoughts and stuff." And then he started talking. It's like, "Ooh, dude, shh, just look scary. Just look scary." Like you get this dude on a tangent, and he's just, I don't know. It's another time.
A little crazy, is he?
Not even a little crazy, just backwoods as shit. And that's nothing wrong with that. It's just you can tell why
Old
he was
school.
given a mouthpiece throughout his career.
Yep.
He's not so good with the talkies. And then
Oh my god.
one of my favorite.
Wow.
Oh, Chris, did you ever go to a show where they had Brother Love had his setup and
No, I did
to watch
not.
one of those? I did.
I did
And-
see Bobby Heenan with
Oh, nice.
No, wait a minute. Who was Harley Race's WWF
Heenan.
man? Okay, it was Heenan. So they
He was part of the Heenan family.
Yeah, Harley Race wrestled Hulk Hogan in the main event of the only house show I went to as a child.
Oh,
Look at this, and they got the pink. They got the pink of his skin.
Just have like high blood pressure.
And if anybody didn't know, Brother Love is the number. Well, I don't know what he is now. He was number 2 in the WWE for many years.
isn't he
And
the
now
new
I
Kevin
know
Dunn?
I don't know.
He's in there somewhere. He's still
He's
in
up
there.
know
there.
who's-
He's
I don't
up
know who's
there as
riding
an
the pony.
executive.
Well, I saw a picture from backstage, and it was Triple H, Brother Love, and William Regal sitting at Gorilla. So, sorry, for you wrestling people that don't know wrestling. Gorilla position is where right before you go out. I love the rings, though. Those are great. Oh, the rings are freaking money. That's great.
Oh, yeah.
Looks good though. Looks like a good
Yep.
looking figure.
Looks just like Bruce Pritchard. Yeah.
And then we got the Ultimate Edition 16 Wave. We got a Razor Ramon with a Chase figure.
Razor Ramon. See now with that face sculpt, I was like, man, is
see.
that Scott Hall or is that the fake Razor?
I don't know that face.
I think that's the
Dude,
fake
I think
Razor.
my man's got a hard face to get right because I've got 3 or 4 of his figures and none of them are great. They're like it's kind of like Mark Hamill or something, you know.
That's
That one right
the
there looks like the
closest
kind of
one.
like the fake Razor, and I think the other faces look better. That one I think looks better.
Yeah. Chico.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, look
in
at
the
that.
classic- oh, that looks good. Gotta go
luckily,
purple.
luckily, the WWE chases are nowhere near as hard to find as the AEW ones.
Hey
You can
Chico,
actually order them.
say hello to Razor Ramon.
My goodness.
And then this might be the best AJ Styles
Nice.
figure I've ever seen.
That looks
like the
good.
articulation on this thing just looks crazy. When she
That's
Jeremy-
what looks good too.
It
like
does
my
look good.
punching
I just
singer.
don't know how it's going to sell. You know,
Man, a guitar.
because they all
Oh,
want none.
nice with the
'Cause they don't
flowing
want
hair.
none.
Phenomenal
they
forearm.
want-
Got the flowing.
Because they don't
hair.
want none.
That's cool.
This is the Ultimates figure. So
That's
at $30 you get butterfly joints. Yeah, that hair
Look at
out of
the
context
hair,
looks
yeah,
banana.
yeah.
It's very well done.
That's wild. Yeah, that's wild.
And I can't wait for somebody to put that on a Mythic figure because I know they will.
All right, then we got one more. This is the Target exclusive Ultimate Edition.
nice.
Bret Hitman Hart.
So there's a little bit of stink in the wrestling figure community because this, I know this one for sure is maybe the AJ may be wrong is a reissue, like a redo. Anyways, like the Bret Hart figure is worth a small fortune of this, and I think that they're re-releasing it. It's a pretty good looking
was a-
figure.
it was an
Skinny
Ultimate?
Bret.
Yeah, this isn't. There's one from before, like years ago. One of the very first ones, I think.
Gotcha. All right.
I like
the,
that. I like that. So the beautiful thing about this is, if you don't know, the jackets that come with most wrestling figures totally negate the fact that they have arms. But this comes with the arms, so you can pose it with it without the jacket. It's pretty good.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Now, he had a brother, right? That he wrestled was a
Several.
tag team partner or something.
He did. That passed away, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah.
Heart Foundation.
Connection.
They had the faction Heart Foundation.
No, that was Jim the Anvil Neidhart. That's his brother-in-law.
Yes,
Where
but he's not from Arkansas.
there's also Owen and Bruce and the other one. I don't forget. Smith.
Hart. Whoever named that kid was that. I don't know. Who named him.
Yeah, Davy
Anyways.
Boy Smith, the British Bulldog, also married into the family. It was
Yep.
very nepotistic up
It
in
was.
Calgary.
Yes.
Not a lot going on, I guess. A lot of snow.
Oh, well, that's and then one of my favorites from back in the day.
Oh my God.
Ravishing Rick Rude. This is going to be Mattel Creations Coliseum Collection Wave 2. It's a 2-pack with another favorite of mine, Jake the Snake Roberts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
It's a
And he
cool
comes
set
with
for
an
sure.
awesome looking snake. Yeah, I heard it as I said it.
Rocking the mullets.
Does he
good
come
though.
with does
Damien?
does he come with a vest? Does it show?
I don't think so.
Because he needs a vest. Yeah,
He
no.
does.
Oh, but he comes with the
Damien.
bag.
Got
The
bag.
vest was later.
Was
Mattel Creations and Jeremy B combining forces to ruin my wallet. That's right.
And then
Sorry.
remember when Earthquake squashed Damien too? Like, oh man, that was the worst.
Dude, did you know that guy? Did you know when John Tenta was doing that, he was like 26?
Yeah.
For
He
real?
always- He always seemed like 20 years older than he actually
He
was.
looked like he
Yeah,
was 40 at that time.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it's because he had ridiculous hairline.
Yeah. He squashed fucking Damien in the bag, and then I just remember Jake the Snake like looking in and being like, "Oh!"
Yeah, I can't
Such
remember.
great
So we were
stuff.
talking about house shows as a kid. Like Wheeling, West Virginia was always on the B loop, so we always had pretty regular shows. But they do Pittsburgh every now and again too. And I can't remember if it was the Civic Arena in Pittsburgh or the down in Wheeling, where they filmed WWF Superstars, like the Saturday show, and they would film like 2 months worth of Saturdays. So it was like a 6-hour show. And I was there when Earthquake came out of the audience. I think it was Pittsburgh, now that I'm thinking about it. When Earthquake came out of the audience for a push-up contest between Dino Bravo and the Ultimate Warrior. I was in the attendance that day.
Nice.
Nice.
I don't have many great stories, but that was a good one.
That
That's
Saturday
great.
wrestling was the only wrestling I ever got to watch because
Superstars, wrestling superstars, and now
It's mostly
Sunday was
squash
wrestling
matches,
challenge.
but they
All
had,
squash matches, yeah. All
they'd have one
squash.
good one on. We
The,
got to see a lot of the genius back then.
was Jake the Snake Robert, was his finishing, was it the figure 4 or the
That
DDT?
was Ric Flair. No.
No,
he did the DDT.
he did the DDT, which is nothing more than a setup move for another move that won't get anyone pinned. But back then, when moves meant something,
Yeah.
yeah, DDT was ridiculous.
This kid's
So what's-
doing too much.
What's the deets on this set, Jeremy B?
The deets, pricing hasn't been released yet. The pre-orders go live on March 1st. The last set
We
was
got a little
$70 for the 2-pack and is due out any time now, so it should be a fairly quick turnaround.
Nice.
$30. This will be $30. It's coming out solo.
Well,
moving
so I
into-
bought. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I
No,
bought
go.
the
Hogan
one with
Savage?
Terry Funk and Hogan. I believe
Oh,
it was. Let me look. I'll tell you how much I paid for it. Yeah, it ended up being like it was $80 delivered. So they're 35, but yeah, it's 70 plus tax. Cool.
Cool. Moving into the AEW lane from Juarez Toys, we have Unmatched Series 6 coming up.
Santana.
This is due out in April of this year. Pre-orders are live, starting off with Santana and Ortiz.
Man, this was from how long ago? 2 years
Yeah.
ago?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
but I
even
guess they
feeling
just
that.
felt obligated to finish the set because the rest of them I think are out. But
I don't even think those look good.
Is
No, they
Santana
don't.
even there anymore?
He's
He's
hurt.
injured.
Last I heard.
Yeah, he's injured.
Look at the pulling up the one pant leg, man.
Is he
The
holding
1990s
or is he
all
looking?
over again.
It depends. All right,
Getting
nothing
that cheddar.
really there. I mean, nothing.
And Ruby
Man.
Riot, first to bleed, last to win.
Oh,
Look at that. That looks something
Those
kind of like her.
tattoos they got on there.
Ruby's
Tattoos
Did-
look good.
Yeah,
so
did they
good.
miss her belly button? What is
So
that?
I was noticing that when I was looking through these pictures, and I think they had just marked these for some reason. I don't know why. So that seems like another one has a spot like that on it too. It's very clearly like just a pin, like an ink pen or a marker.
Gotta watch out now with these tattoos on these figures, right? Like there was like a
Yeah.
lawsuit with Randy Orton.
Randy,
Oh gosh, it's so
Figure or video game because
Yeah, it's
tattoo.
crazy.
Poor Randy hasn't wrestled a match since.
Hey, Randy.
Randy. Then we got Malachi Black
Yes.
with the deer mask, I guess.
What's funny is this came out as the Supreme figure first, which I have and is fantastic. And I can't see if this one is any different really. That robe piece is soft goods on the other one, which I've
it
I've
here?
got. It doesn't. It looks like it's a plastic piece.
It does.
I took my WWE one and sat him cross-legged and put, because that Ultimate or Supreme one comes with so much stuff you're missing just very few parts to make a whole fucking figure.
Oh, that's right. You can almost make a second, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of face paint in this wave.
Nice.
A lot of face paint.
Dance, Brody Lee,
Got,
dance.
Mr.
nice.
Brody Lee.
Nice. Speaking of things that happened 3 years ago.
Yeah, right.
So there's, I think which one's the chase? Is it the red one?
I think it's the blue one's the
Or
chase.
the blue one's chase. Okay.
I believe.
Man, that suit didn't seem that red when I saw it on TV all those years ago.
Catch.
It's pretty red.
Gotta get use out of it.
Wild.
And there is Bret Hart's brother that you were talking about, I think. Owen Hart.
Classic Owen. Classic
Yeah.
Owen, yeah.
Yeah, despite
Nice.
difficulties working or maintaining a working relationship with the WWE over the years, Owen Hart's widow, Martha, instead opted to go with AEW. So now Owen's going to be in video games again, and he's got toys for the first time in 20 years, and it's good to see. Glad.
Is
Yep,
he
for
the
sure.
one that fell out of the rafters?
Yep, that's him.
Yeah, that's him.
Tragedy, man.
Yeah, it was some shit, that's for sure. But he's happy there, and I'm going to remember him that way.
There you go. Not as the
Finishing
blue
off, dude, I love the blue blazer. I don't care when
Makes sense.
Bad News Brown was against Hulk Hogan on Saturday Night Main Event. I remember that was the first time I saw the blue blazer. He was in one of the opening matches, and he was amazing. That's all.
All right.
And then Power Town,
Nice.
they're not just making legends, people. They're making some of today's wrestlers
Some legends
too,
in their own right.
in their own right. Major League podcaster Matt Cardona.
That looks good.
It does, and his buddy Brian Myers. The Legends figures were $45 a pop. No price or release detail on these, but just to let you know.
It's interesting they're making these. I've got the Super 7s of these guys, and I just don't. I mean, I think it's awesome that these guys have basically gotten themselves a figure made with every company that exists in one way or another, including ones they own themselves.
Something to be said
at
for
this
getting
point.
yourself over.
Hey, man, listen, I give these guys credit. They got fired and rolled with it.
Promote.
Man, they both said they made more money doing this shit than they ever did wrestling for WWE. Good for them. What surprised we didn't see Zack Ryder or Matt Cardona back in the Rumble because his wife showed up. I just kind of figured he would.
Why didn't they stick him in that Ray spot? Like, if he was hurt, why didn't they just let Dom take the number and then?
I mean, technically, Rey Mysterio is still in the Rumble, right?
Yeah, he's.
And so is Kofi Kingston because he never did put both feet on the ground. Although I think he got hurt in that spot.
Yeah, knocked himself silly. It looked like
Oh boy!
dumb chairs.
All right. Well,
I don't want to talk about it. The Rumble was
all right.
pissed me off. Anyway, we got something
There
new
you go.
coming from Executive Replicas. This is the Rocketeer and Betty from the Rocketeer movie in 1938 Los
Rocketeer.
Angeles. Cliff Secord is a local racing pilot, and then he straps a big rocket to his back and becomes a hero.
Remember
It's
that movie
a
back in the day?
1/12 scale figure, 6 inches tall, 30 points of articulation, due out in July of 2023. This is also comes with a Betty figure and all the fixings for $150. It's Prudes are live. Get them
Now,
while you
this-
can.
This movie has, I don't want to say the cult following, right? But it's very kitschy. Like, there's some people that I hear them talk about the Rocketeer, like, all the stuff we've watched on YouTube with toys, people, and stuff like that over the years. And I think a lot of people have been really, really waiting for a really good Rocketeer figure. So
I
I'm
can see
happy for
that.
them. The
This was
movie's on
Disney, right?
Plus. I almost watched it, but then I was like, God damn it, I'm not watching this. I'm gonna want to buy the toy. So I'm gonna.
I haven't watched it in years, and I have no
Me
attachment
neither.
to it whatsoever. But hey, if you do, you win.
I was gonna ask like if it's any good because I was like I think I only really remember watching it that time as a kid and really not seeing it again after that. So
I like it. I've watched it a couple times over the years. I enjoy it. It's good.
okay.
It's interesting. Yeah.
Comes with all this stuff. Looks like a decent figure. Not terribly familiar with the executive
That looks good.
replicas.
Figure
They
looks
haven't. I think this is the first time they've done male characters. They've done a lot of like. I think they might have done a Red Sonja,
Yeah, and the Lady
some
Death.
things like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. This is what scale is this? Is this 6 inches?
Yeah,
So
6
she's-
inches.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see what these sleeves do. I just doesn't make any sense.
Well, in theory, they'd be connected to the shirt.
What those
theory.
sleeves do,
In
girl.
reality,
but Naomi
Hey,
Harper
there
taught
you
us them sleeves stay off the shoulder. Speaking of cute little things, Brian, we got some more Ninja Turtles from Good Smiles Nendroid series.
about time.
Did we see these already?
We
SD style.
saw Raphael and Leonardo, who are due out in December of this year. But now we're going to see the other two, Michelangelo and Donatello. Party dudes. Fearsome fighting machines. You can get them.
I like these.
$50
I would
a
probably-
piece.
Yeah. They're
it's a
50
little
bucks
stiff.
a piece. That's yeah.
They're 4 inches tall. These ones are due out in January, and you can also get yourself a Krang, which looks like it has 2 points of articulation. I think, if that. He's a big old guy. You can see it gives him somebody to go up against. But I mean, for the size, it looks like they're well articulated, well painted. The sculpt's great. It's just for $200. That's a lot for some
It is.
kitschy, cute little digits. I don't know. Going from cute to brutal to end our day here. Strong. Super strong. Shao Kahn strong.
Nice.
Diesel.
Storm Collectibles coming at you with a BPTS exclusive 1/12 scale Shao Kahn in a regular and deluxe variety. So just for the figure, it's $105. Pre-orders are live, due out in the third quarter of this year. But you can also get his throne in the deluxe set for $165.
Is it gonna be like a squeaky toy like the other one?
The throne?
Yeah, it was
I don't
like
know.
it had like the little hole in the bottom and it was like rubbery.
Oh no.
But I
Well,
mean, it
he's
looked
definitely got the
cool. It's a-
squishy boobies.
Yes.
I mean, you can see that.
That
Right
shit does
there.
look cool though. Looks cool.
Yeah.
He's Diesel.
Yeah, it seems like it's well painted, and it's. I
Is
mean,
that-
it's a
he comes with a
statement
throne,
piece.
right?
Yeah,
it-
for $165 he does. One
Is
of
the throne going to be squishy like that last throne that came out?
That's what changes.
It was like a like a toy a kid would play with in the bathtub.
a squeaky
You can
toy.
start water with it, spit it out.
Yeah.
A doggy chew toy.
Get you toy. Yep, and
I mean,
you can
that-
count on this coming as a bloody edition someday. So
The
Nice.
throne does look cool though. Like I'm not gonna lie, it
Oh, it
does.
looks badass. Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
you do something with it, for sure.
Can you take its helmet off? The Shao Kahn?
No.
or No. Nope.
No, doesn't look like it.
He's like the main.
No, I'm sure somebody will try.
He doesn't want to be dejected from the cult. taking his
Yeah,
helmet
but
off.
there are different head sculpts, so you could probably fuck around and find out.
Uh-oh.
The more you
that-
fuck around, the more you're gonna find
That's
out.
it. That's all the news.
All the news.
Nice.
All
nice,
of the
James.
You scoured it.
I got
Well,
it all.
I actually have a piece of action figure news I'd like to share real quick.
Please do.
Oh,
That
nice.
you guys are familiar with the Nacelle company. It's the Brian Volkweiss and his people that do the Blank Has Made Us or Blank Made Us
Yeah,
movies and
friends over
toys. And,
movies and toys that make us.
and I watched something else. Oh, I'm watching this fascinating documentary series about this great series full of just a ton of lore, the Fast and Furious franchise. It's called Icons Unearthed, and they produce it. It's very similar. Anyways, as you guys all know, there's a franchise I hold very dear to my heart, and that's The Expanse. And the Nacelle company has acquired the rights to produce a line of toys based on The Expanse. So fingers crossed, it ain't no bullshit. I don't have a lot of hope. I'm really hoping it's not like a reaction figure on the card, which I'll probably buy it anyways. But
Right.
let's get some nice, like, decent sized figures with some soft goods.
Yeah,
Anyways,
they're good.
I'm marking out.
Oh my God,
I mean,
JD's
that's
gonna be
very
so
cool.
excited to have a Brian figure.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Nacelle, they recently released remember those robot RoboForce.
I'm just
Force.
pretending I don't know that they made new versions of Walmart, like the toys that somebody would get you,
Yeah.
like a relative was like, I heard you like robots. Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
They're
I
doing
ordered
the,
it. It'll be it's in my pile. I want to check it out. I'm really kind of curious about it.
Well, there we
they
go.
had it at BotCon. They had it on display.
Yeah, I
the
saw
first
it.
two
Right.
there, and they're doing the bugs with the fit on
The
your arm.
sectors.
Yeah, sectars.
Okay,
And,
so I don't know.
think
We'll
they're
see.
doing Biker Mice from Mars. There's another property.
Well, that's a lot of
The
existing
comedy,
properties, though.
the comedy people. They had, I think, like Joan Rivers and
Oh, they did. That's
they were-
right. Oh, I got to look that up. I forgot about that. Oh no, you're
Scaring him.
That's
the
probably-
scaring me, Anakin.
probably something to look at as far as your Expanse figures.
Right. Well, while I ponder the future of my collecting habits, I guess it's time for what everyone's here for, and that's the world famous Brian Brink
Yes.
Robot News, official Robot News.
I was gonna roll the
Robot News. Wow.
All that beautiful bean footage.
Oh yeah.
It's getting cold, folks. I think it's gonna be really cold tomorrow.
It's
I'm loving this new
cold
bit of yours,
outside.
Brian.
You
Yeah.
like it?
The slow
too.
reveal.
Yeah, it's great.
Baby, it's cold outside.
All right, let's get into the robot news. There's not much of it, folks. So,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Scraping.
Yeah, scraping for real. All right, so starting off is this Tuesday. That's tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Hasbro Pulse fan stream for Transformers.
I'm excited to see what they have. I'm waiting on
Transformers
another. I
Tuesday.
need another. I need another combiner. You think we'll get a HasLab announcement here?
They typically do their HasLabs in the fall. So I'm gonna say no. But there's a Star Wars one on Wednesday, and
Wow.
good God, what if they announce a HasLab there?
So you're saying next week's gonna be news heavy, huh?
Oh, I guess it will be. Good, because my fingernails are hurting from all
Digging.
the scraping.
Woof.
But dude, what if they do announce another combiner? Who would you want to see next? Aerial bots? I'm thinking aerial bots.
Were there Constructicons in like the leaked like listings or whatever that were coming out before? I think they might have mentioned those. Maybe.
Well, I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm hoping it's a wave of figures that I only want like 2 of. I'm fine with that. Like I really like the direction they're going with this legacy stuff because everybody gets a little something, right?
Mhm. That's
So-
fair.
And I'm here for it.
What do you guys? It is the legacy line, so what? I mean, come on, G1, you know what I mean? Like season
Well, I mean,
4,
like-
and I mean, excuse me, season 1 through whatever is already kind of done. So
Well, I know, but like Jose, everything Jose showed, it all looked really cool. I don't give a shit about any of it, so I'm not gonna buy any of it. Right? I mean,
It's season 4, bro. Season 4.
so
like I said,
Those 3 episodes you love so
no,
dearly.
Rock Jesus, no, not a comp. Nobody wants Computron, bro. That's like the last combiner they should make.
Yeah, I would
honestly wish
love
they
a
would make
Superion, another
Superion.
Yeah.
I really wish they make some Protectobots. And
That,
but
Dalton.
that yeah,
so
it's that
they-
motorcycle. The motorcycle's fucking everything up.
I remember Armada Prime. They teased that a long time ago, like a couple years ago. So we might finally be getting that now. We'll see. But Armada Prime is the one that Fans Hobby just did. You know, the trailer that goes like this. And never mind. Okay. Come on, slideshow. You can do it. All right. So speaking of legacy evolution, we got some more in-hand pics of that Tarn. I know we've seen this before, but this segment.
It's out over in the UK. It looks great.
Yeah.
I think it's available on Pulse too. It's in stock if you want to get it. I
Is
still
it
got my
really?
pre-order on Amazon. Yeah, so I'm waiting. I'm not
I
gonna.
need to look and see where I ordered it from.
But Pulse definitely has it in stock.
Some pics from Shintu Toy Box. He always takes nice pictures. This person.
He's almost mastered the factory background.
Look at that.
Yep, I heard it's really nice. You know what I'm saying? Like a little kind of like thin, like when you look at the side profile, but as far as like articulation, no gaps. For a Voyager, you got the finger articulation, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty cool. You don't really see that too much in Deluxe or Voyager class.
Look, he can take his 2 fusion cannons and put them ass to mouth. So you make a really long cannon.
Yes.
Yeah. And I already saw, I think, on the Shockers that they put out some of the upgrade kit, like for his like sniper rifle or whatever.
Oh,
so
really?
already.
That you can rotate the turret on top in tank mode. And then here he is with some other peoples. You got the double dealer, the new Soundwave, and Overlord.
So, like looking at that like that, I definitely feel like that character should have been more like beefy, kind of like in the double dealer like category.
Yeah.
But it still looks great as like a figure itself, you know. So
I dig it. And then here's some comparisons to the MMC. This is the exclusive from that one time where they had the Autobot patch.
And one time at band camp when they had the.
Yep. And here he is with, I guess this guy's got a couple MMC Tarns, but yeah, so that's the scale. In case people were wondering, it's like, oh,
looks
maybe
fucking
I'll
just
get this
like it.
instead,
It looks fucking
you know?
just like it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like they basically just aped third party. Like you know what I'm saying? Which is
Well, I mean,
rightfully so.
how many ways can Tarn look like Tarn? You know,
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
it is what it is. I mean, it's the comic book artist that made him up and made up his transformation. So, I mean, kudos to those guys just drawing Transformers out of thin air and be like, well, I think you could mash
Like
into this.
like figure this shit out. Like right? Like if you
What's that? Yeah.
give him a bot mode, give him an alt mode, and be like, figure this shit out.
That's And here with the MMC Lady Tarn here.
Hey, ladies.
And she's big because she's like supposed to be like masterpiece, so that's why she's kind of like head to head with that Tarn there.
Oh yeah, I mean I think they look good together.
But that thing it fits, yeah, kind of. Her materials are definitely more premium though, like when you put them side by side.
Oh really? Yeah, she's with the reformatted.
Yeah,
no,
the
not
Ocular
reformatted,
Max,
the
Ocular Max line. Yep.
Yeah. And hey, why not?
Oh,
Core class Dinobots. Let's take a little sneak peek into these, shall we? Look at that. Sludge has 4 arms. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, it's Slag. And I know he's not supposed to know Combino the Dino, but you know.
Don't combine the Dino, but you can combine these.
The head
Yep.
sculpts, they're nice. I mean,
I've seen some people
if I
mashing
see
these
on a
up.
shelf, if I see these on a peg, I'm buying them. Yeah.
Almost was probably gonna be like, I should just fucking cop them just to see how the combiner winds up looking, even though I know it's gonna be basura.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm saving my money.
Oh god, these are.
So people have already been combining these with some of those other like figures that break apart from like the Kingdom and Legacy
the
line.
Studio series here.
Yeah.
And then there's the torso. So
Look at
Slag head is the torso. All right then.
I know I saw some people like, wait, but isn't it supposed to be the Grimlock head in the middle?
I mean, so
It still looks good though. Looks good.
There's 5 Dinobots. There's 2 here. So what do you think? Grimlock's gonna become like both arms, and then Snarl and Swoop become legs? You think? Or
Oh no,
I don't know. No clue.
yeah,
that's a tough call.
They gotta be
I don't-
doing something like that. Yeah.
and then here you go.
Oh yeah, there you go. Like this.
Little smash up action.
Oh man.
Look at these. So what this is a slammer, I think, from the Siege line. I might have that here somewhere. No.
Yeah, and then I think it's that's one of those Centurion drones where all those extra accessories came with. That's the leg piece right there, the right leg.
But yeah, there it is.
I mean, it's not the most horrible thing. Like if you kind of like looked at it and be like, okay, that might be a figure or whatever. Even though, I mean, it does look terrible, but it's actually pretty proportionate when you look at it right there.
I mean, the regular Dinobot Combiner looked awful, so this looks much better than that.
Yeah, it does, but it's why?
It's like, why are we doing this, right?
Yeah.
And these are like the little baby dinos, like from that movie. Remember when Mark Wahlberg was in the junkyard or whatever?
Oh shit!
Optimus with the sword.
Yeah. And this is the Zeta Mini Superion, which I didn't realize it was that big. Actually,
I think it's cool that they're doing like mini versions of those combiners. Like, you know,
that'd be small.
Pretty cool thing.
All right, and then we're starting to get our first in-hand picks of the Takara Skyfire MP57.
Looks good.
I thought I ordered this and I didn't. I heard I heard that overseas orders were basically, you weren't saving any money on this one or something like that. So you could, buy overseas or buy U.S. retail and it'd be basically the same.
But you get it first though, right?
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
What did he go for? It was like $180?
No, he's $278 U.S. retail. I think you can find them for like a little bit cheaper, like maybe in the $260 range.
Cheaper than the Optimus, though, no, right? Wasn't that Optimus like $350?
$440.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's like saying, well, I only got pink eye, but I also got a tube shoved up my butt this week.
Hey yo! Hey yo!
From what I understand,
Too
this
soon?
box is bigger than the MP44 too. I think I saw that.
I thought he was way bigger, so but I guess the transformation's not as.
Trailer. Optimus got a trailer and stuff.
Nah.
But, yeah.
Oh, that's all. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, good. You can do the Gerwalk mode. Whew.
Of course,
That works out so well with the Seekers.
This shit would be
Love to
would
see
be
it.
unbuyable without that mode.
Yeah, it's pretty much mandatory.
He comes in alt mode, all folded up in there.
And look at the minifigs it comes with. Look at it in the tray. You see that shit? That looks cool.
And, yeah.
Too
Here he
fucking
is.
tuned though, man. Like I feel like I'm like I can't deal with this shit. Like I understand it's supposed to look like the 1984, cartoon or whatever, but I'm like, to me it's just an excuse for them to do less detail on the outer, on the outside. It's plain. It's like
There's really no line work. Like, remember, come on, who were the first people to do it? Come on, the first people to make Skyfire Masterpiece.
Not Fans Toys, but the other one.
that Kronos.
Kronos.
The Kronos.
Yeah, so remember the Kronos, at least it was like fully, had a lot of line work. Had a lot of,
Yeah, like
detail.
modernize it a little bit, but this is
But
just.
this
I mean,
is the
I
way.
don't think this looks bad. Like,
Yeah,
but it's just
the
like,
way is all.
just not. I'm not a fan of that style. Just don't like that
Height
style.
with Hound. I think I saw some size comparisons. This is after I pulled the news, but I probably should have pulled him in here. But I think he's a little bit shorter than Phoenix, the Fans Toys.
Yeah, that's not going to fit on a...
See, like I love that cartoon, but some of the animation was fucked up, and it's like they're trying to make it really look like some of that fucked up
It
animation.
doesn't look so good head on, but a lot of Skyfire depicted in the show was like this, right? And they did always frame it looking up. And that's the interesting thing about the show. Like if you look at how they frame the characters, the camera's usually down low and looking up, which is why we get some of these aesthetic choices. But I mean, this kind of looks like kind of stepping off the screen here.
Yeah, no, that's
It
definitely
definitely looks
fucking-
better at that angle than it does head on.
Yeah, for sure.
There's something about the beefiness and the upper torso that
Look at that. I guess his kid drew something for him.
you hope it
He's
was
got
his kid.
The tissues and the lotion on the desk is really nice.
Just missing his tissues.
You think that is like some just like fake money from a Happy Meal over there?
Hey,
Or
man.
something like that.
You don't know. You
It
don't
could
know
be
what
real
countries.
money. I mean, it looks
You don't know
really
what
real.
countries have the hamburger as a What you don't realize is if you sit a hot cup of coffee, the hamburglar shows up in that circle.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a heat activator.
Well, and you don't know that it's necessarily beef,
Oh,
depending on
thank you.
locality.
DACA toys. That's what it
DACA
was.
toys, well done.
Funny how we forget. And then you get your battle mask kind of thing, which I don't quite understand. That was never in the show. And
That's the
Makes it-
Macross. That's the.
It's kind of
the-
like a toy homage. Again.
Yeah, the toy that the character is based on was taken from like another company, another fucking cartoon and shit. So that's
and
like the homage
face
to that.
mask is more reminiscent of him in the comics. But this, of course, is not what he looked like in the comics. And then look at that storage in the backpack for your parts.
That's
Isn't
cool.
that nice.
That's cool.
Nice.
That's really cool.
That's
I wish more
Dirt. You got the
things.
dirt.
What are we
Dirt,
doing with that
dude.
face though?
Dude, he's like,
He's blowing a
happy.
bubble. He's blowing a bubble.
Is it a kissing booth?
yeah.
He just ate a peanut butter sandwich.
And then there's little. I forgot about these little things, man.
This is cool, man.
Yeah.
This is fucking cool.
Oh, they're articulated too.
Painted too. Fucking painted real nice. Look at that.
Yeah, that's good.
And then the cockpits and stuff open up for you to put them on there. So, I don't think it comes with a stand. I mean, Oh wait, it does. There it is. It's down in there. So it comes with a stand. Fantastic.
Don't be telling lies.
That's right. And there you go. Some of their other MPs came with stands. I know specifically the Beast Wars stuff. And you know, I don't think I've ever seen anybody combine the stands together. And look at
That
dude,
looks
have
the
you
same
guys
as
seen
the
this?
Seeker stands.
Like they got the. Is this like a rumpus room? They do a lot of physical activity in here. These are those mats that. You
That's so the kids, when kids bust their ass, they don't get hurt.
Yeah.
I mean,
quarter-inch of
this would
foam
be
will
great
really
for a toy
make a
room
difference.
It's child-proof.
because, dude, you got toys falling off the shelf. Need a cushioned floor.
I mean, it would
shout
be
out to
cool if
Mythics.
you were an upstairs neighbor in an apartment building too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Walk
So,
around bare
yeah.
feet. Those things are.
That's all I have. Tydarium Hanger was asking about the fans toys comparison, and I don't think I have one. I saw where someone photoshopped them together, but I was like, I gotta wait. It's just one more week, and we'll have all those comparisons we need.
Yeah.
All right, remember Lucky Cat, who did that Devastator we looked at last week? And the week
I was
before?
hoping
And
you'd
the,
pick
and
this
the
up.
Voltron. Oh, this looks pretty cool though.
I
Yeah,
did
I've
not.
seen this.
I'm calling this Voltron.
Yeah.
You know what
These
this
are
is.
Rangers.
This is the Megazord, buddy.
No, they did.
Mega
Lucky
Mega
Cat did the Voltron too.
Oh,
They-
yeah, they did that too. But yeah, they're doing MMPR Megazord.
Yeah, this looks fucking pretty good. I might be in on this. I think I'm in on this.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah,
Look at that. And then
Whoa.
you can put all the accessories on them. Got
that
the,
looks cool too.
the
What are those wings
Mastodon.
from?
So they're taking liberty with the wings and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, that, I
Definitely
think
more
that's
stylized.
that's supposed to be part of the pterodactyl.
Nice ankle articulation. And yeah, you can put them in a decent pose. It's pretty cool. And then they turn into their dinosaurs.
Which just look amazing.
Yeah. Come on. Remember the scene when like they summon all their Zords and then
They'll
like
come
there's the
rolling in.
dust blowing up in the back and they're like
But you could see the piece on the back of the Tyrannosaurus, like, you know, so I guess they couldn't, you know, have that fold out of the way. I guess, you
Yeah.
know, where you're attached to arms and,
never know. Maybe it pops off or something.
oh,
like
wow.
that.
One weird looking hat.
Hopefully.
Oh.
I hope it does, because then that would look fucked up if
The
it stays like that.
Triceratops is a tank and stuff like that.
Vroom vroom. And
Oh,
the saber-toothed tiger rolled too. It didn't run. Just rolled along.
well, I see. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, those
this
things
is-
were bricks back
so,
in the day. They did
I mean, it's
nothing.
got legs, but maybe this is a wheel, so you could move the legs up and have it roll as well, maybe. And then it turns into because the battle platform. You got to go through all the phases. Here you go. Magic it. There's with the legs. Jeremy made
It
that
turns
reference.
into that before
Yep.
it becomes the Megazord. You know what I'm saying? So
You can't just go forming the Megazord without doing this first.
No.
Because
Yep.
you start in this mode and then he stands up. And God, can't you just hear that guitar riff in the background? And Lucky Cat's teasing some things as well. So shout out to Silhouettes. I have no idea what this is.
That samurai?
They could be. I mean,
That's a thing, right?
if that's from Power Rangers, it looks like it might be a Cyclopsis. I don't know, but if it's supposed to be another robot, I can't tell.
Yeah. Well, they're doing so many different properties. It could be something very obscure that I'm just not knowledgeable of. But hey, I know what that is.
What's that?
A Jetfire?
That's yeah, man, that's the Macross Valkyrie VF1S. That's a nice silhouette. So I'm kind of curious to see how big this is going to be. Like,
I'm kind
are
of
they
curious
gonna-
to see if they can get away with this because they should have a pretty tight rein on that license.
Lawsuit.
Harmony Gold. They don't mess around.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And then of course, because the new movie's coming out, and I guess we gotta have Bumblebee and Prime from the new movie.
What is the purpose
What's
of
the
this
name of this
timeline?
line? Hang on. What's the name of this line?
Extreme Trans.
Extreme Trans.
Kids' lunch table.
Lucky Cat. This is still Lucky Cat though. So this is all this still like miniature, like Legend class stuff?
I mean, that's gonna be my guess, but I don't know if these are gonna fit in boxes. I don't know if those Megazords you just looked at are gonna turn into boxes either.
They do. I saw pictures where they do.
Oh, did you? So we'll see. But yay. Man.
Now.
Do you guys think this movie's gonna suck? I
Yes.
think, yeah.
It's gonna be the best Transformers movie fucking ever.
I don't. It could be good.
And it's very likely it won't be the worst. So there's that.
I will watch it and find out.
Oh, I haven't been looking at the chat. What are we doing? Is this we got MMPR education. We need better MMPR. Has anybody guessed what that
Cyclopsis. I said Cyclopsis. That's
Cyclopsis?
Goldar's sword. Goldar's sword from the show.
There's so many things happening.
and and stretching
This
it
is
out.
fucking dope. This is
So
dope.
yeah, so
This is
I
really dope.
someone posted this on TFW. They credited someone called Forum Name. I don't know if that's the actual name of the person that did this, but I love shit like this, man. So they made a diorama of basically a destroyed Cybertron with their Studio Cell Unicron standing on top of this, and
That
they
is
got
fucking
the
amazing.
ships. It's all lit up, and they got the blast effects in there. I mean, look at that, at the scale of the
Kaon.
city.
That really shows you the fucking scale of like Unicron and just standing on the planet. Like he's literally standing on a city. Like essentially, like
so
it's fucking
crazy.
crazy. Yep.
It's funny
the
too,
best.
'cause if you remember the movie, when he transforms, it's almost like he's larger than the planet. Because remember when he reaches out to grab it, but it's all perspective. Because they do show him standing on it at one point, if I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is, dude. I bet they had a fun ass time making
That's dope.
That's the
Yeah,
best that
dope.
figure's ever looked.
it.
No, that's great.
Needs to clean up the rest of this mess down here. Well, I guess they have to paint it,
Yeah, I mean their framing isn't
but I like
the
it.
best, but
Dude, they even like, hey, let me quick.
They have
quick
outer
throw- that's- They got
space.
some cardboard. They just threw some dots on there. It's like, let's do this real quick. I take this picture. Is that RoboCop back there? No, I think.
it is.
Yes, it is.
Oh, look, it's family photos. What do you think? They're on an ATV, maybe having a good time.
I think they're ziplining.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, why? Hang on, is this a screenshot off a phone?
I don't know.
No. Okay, just there's a crop button on most phones. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
spare us the mess. And why is this here? Oh yeah, so we have the. All right, guys, come on. So this is just a testament to the times of Transformers right now. You've got these big ones here. these are legend scale, and they look great. And then people are making things smaller than that. These are the Doctor Wu stuff. And then they're like, no, gotta go smaller. These are these oh, they're not the MPH ones. They're the Half the Battle Toys ones that are making those little tiny ones that we saw. And
So that's what, 2 inches on the little guys?
I think they might be smaller.
That's what she said.
Huh.
Oh wait, I got one right here. Sorry. Here, I'll measure it real fast. It's Optimus is 1 3/4 inches almost. He's less than 1 3/4 inches. So,
Wow.
yeah, man.
It's a little guy.
Yep, that's pretty cool though. I mean, come on. It was like 6 or 7 years ago. These would be Masterpiece in the back, and then you'd have your Chug, and then you'd have your Legends. It's just wild. Little things like that fascinate me. So we looked at Bruticus last week. Wait, did we? Did we look at? Yeah, we
Yes.
did. And just to have Magic Square not only has the Toon people in mind, but also the toy people. So here's a little comparison that Antoine put together. And so, look at that. You can decide on what aesthetic you want. So, looking at this, what do you guys think? Looks like you can transform the helicopter a little bit differently. And do you think
thigh
they'll throw in
panels?
do you think this, like, you buy a separate onslaught and a separate kit, or they just throw in all the parts and you decide what you want to do? How'd they do the Superion? Do you guys remember? Is this thing on? It's the robot news running too long. All right. Well, we have some more updates from ages 3 and up. Do you guys remember going to converting robot conventions and seeing people put out the old Fans Project Stunticon set in G2 colors?
No.
No, you don't remember
That thing's been long, right?
Well,
That thing's
it's like
been coming out for
you
years.
have to buy one every year because they would only put out like one
Oh,
a
it was
year.
the convention exclusive. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I do remember that.
Wow.
And well, through the pandemic and everything, and well, they have yet to put out the Motormaster, but it looks like he's finally coming. So for the people who've been dying to put together a G2 Fans Project style Menasor, you will
Your
be
dreams
getting
are
it
coming
here
true.
eventually. Yep. So anyway, they explained through all the challenges they had, but what it looks like is they basically almost had to go back to formula for
Back to formula.
for picking out the Pantones and all that stuff. Do you guys remember when we did that for
I do.
Wheelie Nelson?
And it's always the wrong color the first time. Proven track records.
That's right.
Do you remember how like hot pink that first purple was?
Woo. I still want that.
I do too.
I want that. Maybe one day I'll have it.
Yeah, so there you go. Close up pics. And then just real quick, more of those
shit.
battleships that turn into robots from the Toy company. Which one is this? This
I
is
mean,
the
that looks
aircraft carrier.
You're all in on these, right, Brian?
Hang on, this is a completely original design, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
These are really cool. I mean, they've got a certain Gundam vibe to them. Oh, look how close that foot is to getting down. Come on, guys. You couldn't have cranked that. Oh, it's so close.
So, yeah, these are U.S. retail's a bit crazy. Like I'm seeing like 200.
Almost 200 a pop. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
But
It's
they
a
look
big
fucking
bot
dope.
though.
I've
Look
seen them other
dope.
places for like 130 to 150.
And is this a new company, supposedly?
Chris, who can tell anymore?
Zoo. Well, hey,
Toys
you think
Easy.
it's a new company? Zoo wrong.
Zoo wrong.
Sorry, everyone in the entire world
But,
for that.
I've
was
seen some initial like reviews like in text. I haven't watched a video review yet where people are like, "Dude, this thing is
It's solid.
cheap and stuff." There's some stuff being broken as soon as they got it out of the box.
Hang on, you
So
broke
I'm
up there. What was this, a positive or a negative? I can't quite make it.
negative. It's a negative. I'm hearing
Okay.
negative
Oh no.
from a build quality perspective. So I'm gonna wait it out and decide to go in there. But,
Strangely enough, Brian Brink is roboting.
He's fully committed to this bit, so
Yes,
He
exactly.
definitely
It's
is.
Robit news.
Yeah, I never plugged him in for the kind of guy that would do that, but
yeah. Cheap eats a
Yeah.
cheap eat.
oh, great.
Oh man, we got a brink sickle going on here.
Bet
Probably
he tastes like
involves
cherry.
Fireball. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with Brian here. Well, I don't know. What do you guys think about Battleship, the
I think
video
it's a
game?
cool idea, but there's like all the little spires and things that poke out are as cool as they are, and as much as they add to the sculpt, it's just like they're begging to get broken off. And what do
That's
you do when
true.
one breaks off?
Is this the accoutrement Brian showing now?
Yeah. The accoutrement. Yeah, I think that's cool because it's showing you like the scale of what the bot's supposed to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and this dude, there's one of those guys on YouTube. I think I mentioned it before. Does amazing stop motion with these things. Like,
Really?
yeah. So it's like you watch that video and you'd probably be like, oh, you'd be inclined to probably buy it because of
Nice.
how cool the video looked.
Now, I wonder, is this the set that is a combiner, or is this?
Yeah, it's a combiner.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
clean.
that's cool. Now,
See,
can
so
set
you
up
see
a
that with
whole-
the helicopters and everything like that looks dope. That looks dope.
You piqued my interest, Brian. I can't wait to play with this when you bring it up.
It's really not. The idea of not saying too
And-
much. It's selling it, but
We've lost the
Oh,
Brink.
we've lost
I don't
our
know where we
guy.
were in the Robot news. Maybe he'll be back. It's just been a bad technology night here on the ETR. But I guess we can just no.
stall.
Yeah, we can stall.
Stall.
Yeah.
We could sing a little ditty.
So I got this. I don't know. I don't think he was able to grab this probably for his Robit news segment, but I think this just dropped a few hours ago. Metal Hawk from Legacy, which is this looks like it's like a retool kind of Cyclonus, the Kingdom Cyclonus and stuff, but that looks pretty cool, I think. And they also
That is
did
interesting. I didn't know what that was. You showed it earlier.
and they did the twin cast as well. You know what I'm
Didn't they
saying,
just
which looks
do
pretty cool.
him in Kingdom, or?
So the blaster, we got the normal blaster figure and stuff. So this is the Transformers Headmasters version of him, twin cast. When he gets blown up, they put him back together, and it comes with the looks like a rewind right there. So I already saw some people saying that they really just want it for the rewind, and they'll be selling the twin cast and stuff. But,
Oh yeah, it'll definitely be that way.
you know, but the Metal Hawk is from Transformers Master Force and stuff. He was one of the main characters there.
So you'd
it looks
say
like-
that's the Cyclonus mold?
Yeah,
Rework?
looks like they're retooling Cyclonus. I got the Cyclonus figure like here, so you can see like the shoulders. Like look at the shoulders are basically the same. The hands are exactly the same, but the chest is remolded. Of course, the head, the wings, and the back are different. The thighs are exactly the same from what it looks like, and then it's cut off, but it looks like the lower legs are going to be a different outer mold.
Are those stickers on the chest? Not decals?
They're
I hope
pre-production sticker samples.
I hope not. I think that's a Tampo logo on there. You know, and then this character was like a pretender, so I guess they're not doing the pretender gimmick with that. But he was like like I said, one of the main characters. Like I think he was like the leader. I think in that series until Jim came around. So
Brian Brink is rebooting. I've just been notified.
rebooting.
So
So that was all I had.
I don't think I have anything. I have something I could show. I'll be right back.
Show it off. Show it off.
I'll be right back. I gotta go get it.
See, he's got the quick reboot. Quick reboot. He's got the solid state drive. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, he'll be back up any minute now.
Solid state drive, baby. That lets you reboot in like 10 seconds. Fucking.
While we have a second, I'll say, what's up the Mango out there? Haven't seen you on joining us for the live show in a while, man. Good to see you.
Mango, what's up?
Gosh,
Well, real quick, while Brian
can
gets.
you
Oh boy.
hear me?
Break.
Can
Yeah,
you
turn
hear
your just turn your video off, Brian. Lost him again.
We heard you. We heard you.
Well, look, I have a new piece I've come up with.
Yes.
It's not. This is a prototype.
Let me blow
Make
you
me
up.
big.
Let me try to blow you up.
Blow me up. Somebody. There we
There
go.
we go. That's
go.
nice.
Got some 3D, and it's got a secret.
Oh, sold.
So I'm deciding how I want to offer this. Like each one of these little things could be something separate. I'm thinking about selling it as a kit. Also, I don't know. I'm just really excited about the way it came out in my
That
kind
looks
of
great.
Dude, that is
cell
pretty
shading
awesome.
paint job. I thought I did pretty good with that for the first
Hell
time.
yeah.
And
Hell
it's
yeah.
got magnets.
That one piece has a magnet in it, and you could put whatever you wanted there. Autobot click, all right? Remember those days?
Yeah.
I'm sure you
Yeah.
could put the Decepticon logo there too, so that's
Whatever you
that's
want,
dope.
paint a different colors.
ROC, ETR.
You know,
Exactly,
so
and it looks good with robots, and then just with dudes. So
Yeah, that's an
Anyways.
excellent background for some robot shots.
And it-
Shots.
it kind of looks like the inside of the box from the Studio Series figures, because that's where I got the idea from. So, plop. Yep, you can put anything back there. I don't know what's going on, Mr. Brink.
You saw it here first, people.
Here you go. That's breaking. It's the first time I posted it anywhere. So
Nice.
I guess we're just gonna go. We're gonna give Mr. Brink one more minute here to see what's going on. I guess he's rebooting again. So, yeah.
One more minute. He's
Maybe he should
marked
reboot
absent
his
from
router.
class.
Yeah, hopefully he can get that squared away. Wow. I don't know what to talk about.
Needed another
Lots of
hamster on the
things.
wheel.
He needs another hamster. He needs a whole wheat hamster. Maybe that's what he needs. I watched an absolutely awful movie. Well, it was fine. It's called Shotgun Wedding on Amazon.
The Pez collector thing.
It has J-Lo and Josh Duhamel.
He was in a Transformer
The dude from
movie.
Transformers.
He was. My wife thought he was Timothy Oliphant because they look a lot alike, especially now. They both aged a bit. And I'm like, no, that's not him. That's the guy from the Transformers movie that used to be married to Fergie. And she's like, what? I said, never mind, just watch it. But it's a silly movie on Amazon. It's ridiculous. Me and her watch it Sunday morning. Anybody else watch any nonsense streaming movies?
Not movies, but Mayor of Kingstown is pretty good.
I've
Just
heard-
started its second season. Jeremy Renner, no snowplows in it. Wow. All good.
Hey, what if they wrote a villain in the new Hawkeye book called Snowplow?
Can't see you guys.
It'd be a missed opportunity if they didn't.
He can't see us. I just heard him say he can't see us. You can't see us, Brian?
Maybe
Okay.
try smoke signals.
All right, guys. This concludes our robot
Yeah.
segment for the evening.
Yeah, we're just gonna roll here. So, thanks, Brian. We do appreciate it. And listen, whatever we missed out, I'm sure can roll to next week. So, hey, Chan,
Yeah.
Jose, do you know how to do this shit? Because it's on you now. Hey, listen, we're like the 49ers over here, all right?
Should-
If our third string goes down, we're fucked because I don't think anybody else knows how to call it a play.
Should I
We don't-
say the thing that I'm supposed to say at the end of his thing? Should I do that? Thanks, Hanny.
There we
Sure.
go. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Thanks.
Andy's got
Andy.
new stuff up, including that battleship and some of the.
Well, he's
Let's go to agabus.com real quick.
Oh,
Let's see if
God.
we can screen share.
I got it.
I'm just really trying to wrap this show up.
We weren't ready. Usually Brian has those slides already in his.
That's okay.
His robot.
Dan, do you have your clipboard?
Right here.
All right, Shan has her clipboard. Who was hanging out with us in the chat squad tonight?
Tonight in the chat squad we had Lou, Kenneth A, Toy Mafia, Dante Bio, Doodle Cheese, Rogue War, Eric B, Beansy, Derek B, Dormammu, Pigment Surgery, Daltinian, Ricky, Wes H, Willy Wamo, Mango, John W, Tidarium Hanger, Katron, KFC, Jerry R. Dust was in here for a hot minute, and I caught Sam M slide in a little while ago.
He's so little. I'm
What
sorry.
up, boys?
Thanks everybody for sliding through the chat tonight.
Yes.
Yes.
It is now time to, I guess, take a swing around the Jackal enclosure and find out where you're at. Hey, Brian Brinks at Brinkalizer on Instagram. He doesn't post there anymore. That's the end of that. Who goes next? Jose. I'm so fucked up right now.
What's up,
I don't know
everybody?
what to do.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all at HarricanBX. If you want to look of the a little bit more of the real life stuff, at Diaz4Fitness, also on Instagram. Here every single Monday night with these jackals. And please remember to check out Verbally Challenged with HarricanBX on all audio platforms. Don't forget also tomorrow night, a new episode of Right Out the Box with Dust Mites and the boys. Ooh. Check it out, 8 p.m. tomorrow night on this channel. All right? Peace.
Is this a shelf gravy week?
Maybe? I think it might
We
be.
have other shows, right?
I mean, I'm not shouting out all the shows. That's Chris's bit at the end, but he just wanted me to. So I just wanted to make sure I wanted to shout out that Right Out the Box tomorrow in the old BTM time slot, 8 p.m. Eastern on this channel.
Yeah. All right.
Guys. Chat.
Jan.
Hey. You can find me, Chandra Cooper, on Facebook. You can find me here with you guys every Monday night doing the Shelf Gravies every other Wednesday. I believe this is a Shelf Gravy week. Not sure what we're doing. If anybody wants to jump on the show, hit me up. We can do guest spots. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. We got lots to do and, have good times. I guess that's pretty much it. You find me hopefully baking some sourdough bread before the end of the week.
Right on.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. I saw you asking for recipes. I love a sourdough. I wouldn't dare try to do that. That seems way too complicated. I mean, I'd burn toast, so it's all good. Hey, speaking of burnt toast, what's that smell? Oh, it's just Jeremy B. Where you at, buddy?
I'm here every Monday night in the Facebook group and with you guys. Thanks for hanging there with us, Chat Squad. After some technical difficulty, I can't talk either. It's dude, we're like a combiner. That if we're missing one of our parts,
we're missing dust.
The whole system falls apart.
And I'll form the dust mites.
Good stuff. But shout out to Chat Squad, everybody. See you next week. Chris, where can we find you?
Hey, I looked up. I don't know why. I guess if people look up, everybody starts looking up. Crashbox Customs all across the Free to Plane. We do have new stuff that's not this. This isn't ready. This is a prototype, but I did want to show it off because I was really proud of it and I think it looks good. We do have a lot of new stuff. I posted a little bit of a teaser. It looks like we might be heading back to the office. A couple different things available there. Actually, 3 different sets that will all go together. It's been maddening around here. And my wife figured out the resin printer. Holy shit. I've never gotten my head around that. I always felt dumb about it. But she's like printing out all sorts of one-piece stuff, and hopefully we'll get more 3D print stuff in our projects going forward. Other than that, shoot name on the book. I'll leave it at that. You can find the Realm on Facebook. Our group is Realm of Collectors. Instagram is at Realm of Collectors. Shout out to Antoine helping us out over there. While you're there, check out the hashtag Realm of Collectors. See what else the Realm is up to. This segment is sponsored by Esteban. Always protect Esteban. Always. Just because.
Always.
I lost my place. We're here on YouTube. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and then probably a couple other days. You never know. Just hit that bell for notifications.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And our website's RomaCollectors.com. Check it out. Hey, I'm going to say the thing now. I'm going to say the thing. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with us, and we appreciate that.
I think he's done. Is he done talking, guys?
I think he's
Who's
done
He's done talking?
Yeah.
Done talking.
All right, we're done. Good night. See you later.
Good night.
Be safe. See you next week. Peace.
Say it with me now. Round